Hi everybody, PT here with FXLiveDayTrading.com. I wanted to make a video to elaborate more on what a lot of the new members that join our Forex trading room at FXLiveDayTrading.com ask. What questions do these new traders normally ask? Well, I've compiled several questions and have elaborated on these questions, and hopefully this can help a lot of those new traders out there who are wondering exactly what Forex day trading is and how to get started in day trading Forex. Okay, first off, I wanted to mention that some people think day trading is buying on Monday and selling on Tuesday or Wednesday. And I think there's been a misconception because some websites have the word day trading in them, and indeed they're swing trading websites. So just to be clear, day trading means at the end of your session or at the end of the day, when you are actually done with trading, you are out of those positions. In other words, you're flat. So if you are up, you take your profit. If you're down, you take your loss. It's very simple. At the end of the day of the session, you are out. That is a true day trader. We're going to make this as simple as we can today. There's no reason to try and get all technical and make this a big project. The bottom line is day trading is when you are trading and you are out at the end of the day or the end of the session. Okay, so how do you go ahead and get started in day trading? Well, for one, there's nothing wrong with finding a broker before you even know how to day trade. Alright, what I disagree with is finding a broker, funding it with real money, and then getting out there and trading, figuring, oh, I can just wing it as I go along. Well, the problem with this career, unlike many other careers, is you're actually using money to make money in a fashion where one mistake, even if this mistake is made in a very honest fashion, it could only be 1 hour. Maybe you click the button and you buy an incredibly large size position and it goes against you. Well, not understanding how to leverage your account accordingly can actually cost you mounds of money. Okay, so unlike other businesses that we can start, there's more than just time involved. Okay, and it is much easier and much faster to lose your investment than with most other businesses, because in reality I treat my Forex trading as a business. Okay, there's certain elements that are present in a business that need to be sustained for financial success regardless of the business. But the major difference between Forex day trading and another business, let's say it's a sales business where you're actually selling items, physical items in a storefront or even online. Remember, you don't get people to buy. Okay, so you wasted your time and you wasted your original investment to some degree. But over here, it's a lot different. The same elements that are prevalent in being successful in a business that involves sales are not necessarily present in Forex day trading. In fact, selling items such as maybe vehicles, let's say you're a car salesperson, or just selling items in general, it's a completely different mindset. Persistence and just keep on keeping on. You make that sale, you make some money, you subtract what it costed you, and there's your profit. Very different with Forex day trading. if you keep on keeping on, making those trades and saying, well, I lost on that trade, but you know what, I'm going to get the market, and then you go back in on another one, and then you're going to go back in another one and say, I'm just going to keep doing this until I hit it, until I get that big trade. I'll tell you what, by the end of the session or by the end of the day, you may be down significantly. So again, a very unique business takes a very unique mindset, and I want to point that out. Okay, now that we've touched on what is day trading, and I even elaborated a little bit more, should we choose a broker? Again, before we learn, well, choosing a broker, there's nothing wrong with it, as long as, in my opinion, again, this is just my opinion, you're choosing a broker and you're creating what's called a demo account, okay, which is down here, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. So in other words, I think the main element is choosing a broker, a quality broker. Of course, you want to make sure that this broker has a good amount of working capital. Maybe it is audited by a creditable auditing agency, and that can definitely help. Obviously, if a credit agency rates a particular Forex broker is very good, and they have a substantial amount of working capital, it's definitely going to mean that they are more healthy than one that's obviously doesn't have a good amount of working capital. So, okay, the quality of the broker. Low spreads. Now, I think this is pretty important. I mean, there's some brokers out there that are offering, 2.7 pips on the Euro USD and touting themselves as such a great broker. 2.7 pips on the Euro USD. That's a lot. And if you're getting over a pip and a half, I don't care if your account size is going to be $1,000 in real money or $100,000. If you're paying more than a pip and a half on the euro, you may want to reevaluate there. Maybe 2 pips tops, but nothing like 2.5 and 2.7. And there's a few major brokers out there that are actually getting people to pay that, and people don't think anything of it. So I think low spreads is important, especially if you're day trading and you're in and out of trades. It's gonna save you money in the long run, the quality of the broker. What platform or software should I use? Well, really, it's entirely up to you. In the day trading room, we use MetaTrader 4, MT4. I think it's very reliable, and it's free, and you know what? It's available on most brokers. Now, I personally don't use this for my personal account, but what I do is I have accounts set up that I take for my personal accounts, and at the same time I will take them on an MT4 account. And in fact, many times I'll take them in a demo account just so people can see the progress verified by a third party. In essence, it's still a reflection of my account. So yes, open a demo account. Pretty important. Learn how to trade, because remember, it's really the same thing as a real account, except it's not real money. But we'll talk about that later. And when it does become real money, sometimes, and most of the times, the emotional aspect does start to change a bit. But I think if one is very set in their discipline, where they can go ahead and they can trade a demo account to a point where they have built up such solid habits, however long it takes, whether it takes 3 weeks or 3 months or a year, I think it's very beneficial. Okay, because it's kind of like you've practiced so much that it's in your head now, and if you're using real money, you're still kind of reacting because you've been practicing so much that you're just going to go ahead and just act out what you've been practicing for so long. Okay? It's a repetitive process, and that's what I believe the right thing to do is start with a demo account, triple the account over time or double, whatever your goal is. Set the goal and just learn how to do it and continue to trade. Of course, you need a strategy, and we'll talk about that in the next video along with some other key aspects. So I don't want to make this video too long. It's just a basic video on getting started. Once again, this is BT with FXLiveDayTrading.com. Got some articles that you can check out on the blog, which is forex.fxlivedaytrading.com, or go to the main website, fxlivedaytrading.com. We also posted a few brokers as well on the website. Maybe that can help you. Everybody have a good one. Take care.